If you've ever had a bunch of stuff to gather up before you leave out the door, you know that feeling. You're kind of checking things over and making sure everything's right. Checking, if I got this, if I got that, etc. Anything I missed, you're going through it and thinking about it because it's really important. You want to make sure you get everything. But I figured, hey, it's no big deal. I can remember it. So even though I had a lot of things to remember, I just figured, I can remember it. It's not a problem. So I'm on the second floor of a walk-up of a gated building, which means that there's a gate that locks, and there's my door that locks, and there's stairs that go up and down. So every time I leave, I have to go down the stairs to the gate, lock the gate. So I get everything together, ready, go. So I close the door behind me, lock the top lock, lock the bottom lock, go down the stairs, go through the gate, unlock the gate first, open the gate, close the gate, lock the gate. I'm walking down the alley. I'm walking down the alley, think, okay, good, I got everything, everything's together, great. And then I have that horrible feeling, you would call it a gut feeling, I think, right? Yeah, that horrible feeling that I still forgot something. As I'm walking, I'm still trying to think, you know how that is, you're just trying to figure out what it is that you forgot. It'll come to me. The problem is the only way it comes to me if I keep walking even further and further from my house, which means I have to go all the way back, and then it hits me, my tag, my name tag. Now I'm working at a government, temping for a government, and so I don't have a tag to get in like one of those room door things. You know what I'm talking about? The door things you have that you have to put in the door to beep at the gate. You know what I'm talking about? You beep it to get in the door. But I have a name tag. And the only way to know nobody, I'm a temp, faceless temp, if I have the name tag. I try to go in without a name tag. I go in there and say, terrorists, get out of here! And I have a huge threat, and they'll call fire drills. I can't get in without the name tag. Okay, so I got to go all the way back. So I go back to the gate, unlock the gate, close the gate, lock it, go up the stairs, unlock the top lock, unlock the bottom lock, go inside, find my name tag. It looks pretty much like this one, very similar to this one here. Find my name tag, great. Got the name tag, get everything. All right, am I good? Am I fine? I think so. Check my gut. It's not doing anything yet. So, close the door, lock the top lock, unlock the bottom lock, go down the stairs, unlock the gate, open the gate, close the gate, lock the gate, go down, walking down the alley, and I keep on going. And the thing about the gut is it's not quite as reactive as you want it to be, right? It doesn't quite work when you want it to work. So I'm walking and walking. It seems the further you get from your destination and the longer the air goes on, the more powerful your gut gets. So it's pretty good all the way through, but the further I get from my house, the more and more this gut feeling is that I'm thinking, I forgot something else, but I don't know what it is. And I have to keep walking to remember. If I walk towards the house, I forget. If I walk away from the house, I remember. Of course, I'm getting further and further away from the house. I keep walking with the keys, because I need keys. To get in the other, I'm between houses. I've got one house here, and I've got another house I'm moving to. But in order to get to that house, there's no doorman. I've got the keys. No, the keys can't get in. The house is very unforgiving that way. Most houses are. If you know the keys, you can't get in the house. So I get, all the way back to the gate. So I unlock the gate, open the gate, close the gate, go up the stairs, unlock the top, look at the bottom, go inside, get the keys. Look very similar to these keys. This pouch. Get it all together, check around. Got everything? Think I do. And I say, okay. So I go out the door, lock the top lock, lock the bottom lock, down the stairs, unlock the gate, open the gate, close the gate, lock the gate. I'm walking down the alley, and as I was walking down the alley, I start thinking, it's cold, it's getting really cold. So I put on one glove, and I put on the other. And I'm thinking, maybe I just do one glove all the way down, it's not a big deal. Then I think, no. Then I'm thinking, I can't do that, so I got to go back. So I start walking. You've never done the glove walk? You start walking back and forth and seeing just whether there's one of the things you did. And sure enough, I dropped the glove, and one of my numerous trips back and forth, pick up the glove, get on the glove, put it, walk the things, get to the alley, get in there, and arrive very late. Now, being a temp, the problem is the only thing you have as a temp is being on time. It's the only value you have. If you can't be on time, they fire you, and guess me who can be on time? So I go up there, and the person's there, his name is Carol. She's an older, very authoritative woman. Says, Tim, where were you? So I'm sorry, I forgot some things. Well, you're very late. You better not do that again. We're just have to get somebody else. I said, okay. So I sit down. Very quiet, and I the rest of the day goes okay. But I started thinking about what was the problem there? What was the issue? What happened? And I started listening about things about the gut. I aware of some of the gut. However, that didn't help me at all. My gut was not very helpful at all. The gut just didn't work. I had a defective gut. I don't know, maybe more yogurt or more water. I'm not quite sure what it is, but something in the gut not working the way I wanted it to work. But wait a minute. I remember something else about lists. Lists. Simple, easy thing to do. Just write it down. And I remember that you may think you remember everything, but actually you don't remember everything, especially if you have a lot of things. You just write it down, put it on a list. You can put it on one of these things you carry around everywhere. I got a little iPod Touch. You probably have your own phone. So that's a little metal thing. Just write that down. Oh yeah, a list. I can do that. So the next day, I put in a list. I put keys on a list, and I put down the tag I have, and all that stuff went on the list. I checked it off all the lists as I went out the door. I went out the door, and I double-checked my gloves. So I had one glove and two gloves. I kept on going down, and I made it all the way there and on time. And after that, I just checked my list, and it wasn't any problem anymore. So if you ever find that you got a lot of things going on, you think, I can remember it, maybe you can, maybe you can't, why take the risk? Just write it down. You'll be more certain, more assured of yourself, more aware, more confident, and any stress or nervousness in your gut will become something useful and nothing stupid like, I forgot the keys, I forgot my tag. It's just a waste of time. Your gut, see, I think my gut doesn't want to be bothered with that sort of garbage. It's like, that's just stupid. You make a list. And then really important things happen, like, you know, you're going to win $1 million, or say car's about to hit you. Your gut can prepare you for those sort of things and focus on the important stuff. So just make a list, make your life better.